the advertising cost is becoming extremely expensive. And when the advertising cost becomes more expensive, our Facebook ads funnels need to become more. How do you build a Facebook ads funnel that scales in 2024, 2025, 2026? And here I want to stress a great importance on the fact that the funnel scales. You want to start thinking about the scalability of the funnel even before you build it. So the first very major update I would like to address is the removal of certain ad targeting options. Facebook has announced it in November 2021. On March 30th, 2022, they made another change, and it's getting worse and worse. Facebook is removing certain targeting options. So targeting your audience on Facebook is getting harder and harder. And this is something that you need to keep in mind before building your funnel. What does it mean? It means that if you have a keto online course that teaches people how to lose weight by keto, the only optional, not the only, but the most reasonable way for you to target your online course on Facebook ads would be to go on the Facebook ads dashboard. You want to go to the targeting and you want to look for interest that matches keto. That way you're able to target your audience. So it was extremely easy. But I believe in the future we're gonna see less of interest. We're gonna see less of lookalikes. Pretty much what Facebook will do, they're gonna make the platform very automatic. Targeting won't play a very major role. This is something that happened on YouTube, and those ad platforms like Facebook, Google, Twitter, etc., they have information about the user, but they cannot use it because there are laws and regulations, and if they use the data, they're gonna get into a lot of trouble. If you follow Facebook, if you follow any of those big tech companies, you already know that they're in big trouble because governments like the United States, the European Union is just chasing those companies because they're doing a lot of stuff with user data that is wrong. We can recall how the cookies were introduced. We can recall how the iOS privacy policy was introduced. So this is something that is gonna play very major role on advertising. Something to think about, removing certain ad targeting. Okay, the next thing that I wanna talk about is when you start using Facebook ads, you can do different types of targeting. I'm starting from the very beginning because I want to give you the whole picture, because you're going to invest a lot of time into building the funnel. So there are a lot of things that you need to figure out and a lot of things that you need to think about before actually investing into copywriting, funnel building, designing all those ads, etc. So when you use Facebook ads, you can use broad targeting or you can do niche targeting. The niche targeting is usually targeting interests, narrowing the demographic. For example, you can target 45 to 55. You can target male, you can target female, you can target based on location, and you can niche down. You can niche based on behaviors. You can niche based on people who do certain job titles. So I'm gonna write job titles. And this is how Facebook used to work. And this is how a lot of people made a lot of money on Facebook, because we have the Facebook pixel, right? We have the Facebook pixel, and the Facebook pixel has all that data. Facebook pixel know people who are interested in keto. Facebook pixel know people who are interested about making money with certain tools. So niche targeting was very easy. Another thing you could do on Facebook would be to target broad. So basically you don't target anything. You just let the pixel do the work for you. And Facebook introduced a lot of campaigns that allow you to broad target. So they introduced Advantage Plus campaigns, right? With the Advantage Plus campaigns, Facebook is doing all the targeting for you. Their algorithms are looking for your perfect audience and they're doing all the little optimization on your end. So what you really need to do on Facebook is basically set the budget, don't worry about the targeting, come up with a good creative, something that people would like to click on, and you're good to go. And right now, if you think about the broad targeting, there is also some problems with the broad targeting, because if you go on Reddit, you're gonna see a lot of people complaining about Advantage Plus, the CPM being too expensive, right? So a lot of people are saying CPMs are expensive. The advantage plus is not targeting the audience they want to target. So there is always thing happening with Facebook ads. So if you target broad, you need to have a product that has a broad appeal. So a product that has a broad appeal, that could be a weight loss product because a lot of people want to lose weight. A broad targeting product could be make money online product. So another thing you could talk about is make money online. Another thing that a lot of people struggle with would be like mental health, right? And so there are very, very good broad audiences. There are some issues, some problems that a lot of people struggle with, and they're very easy to target broad. So for example, if your product or service appeals to a lot of people, to a broader audience, that means you can get away with broader targeting. But there is also a problem with broader targeting. When you target broad, it's very, very hard to charge a lot more. Both of those targetings, they have advantages and disadvantages. So if you want to target niche, instead of like going like weight loss, what you can do would be your core desire, your core problem that you're trying to solve would be weight loss, but you can solving the weight loss with something that is, let's say, something that is like keto, and you can niche your keto for busy moms, right? You can niche your keto for IT professionals. That way, your marketing messaging is a lot stronger. You appeal to a smaller chunk of people, but it is much easier to convert them because you have a much more meaningful conversation, if that makes sense. So both of those targeting, they works, but you really need to think about how you can use it in your advantage. Some very, very popular type of funnels for the broad targeting niche is a low ticket funnel. Right now, if you go on the internet, you're gonna see a lot of low ticket funnel, and this is how a very basic low ticket funnel looks like. So we have a sales page, right? We have a order page, we have upsell, downsell, and order confirmation. And a lot of people, how they do it, they run Facebook ads to this funnel, right? Usually their ads are optimized for purchases. So here I'm gonna type purchases, right? And a lot of people go on Facebook, they see the product and they buy it. This type of funnel is called low ticket type of funnel. The low ticket type of funnel will work extremely well for a broader audience. Usually the way some of the low ticket products are set up, the first type of product we have is, let's say, somewhere between $1 to $97. So the first product is, let's say, $97. On the order page here, they buy the product, they have upsell number one. Upsell number one could be for $197, and upsell number two could be for like $297. And the downsell, usually what people do, they offer the same upsell product but at a monthly payment. So if this product costs $197, the downsell here would be like 2 payments of $100. And here, if the product is like $297, we could do 2 payments for $150 for the downsell. And as you can see here, the average order value for this funnel, we have $197, $297, $597. So let's say here the average order value, if a person wants to go through the whole sales process, could be somewhere around, let's say, $500 on average. And this is like the best case scenario. Here, keep in mind that not everybody who buys your front end will buy your upsells or downsells. So some people will buy only the front end funnel. So let's say that on average, this funnel is between, let's say, $200 to $500. Of course, the more you can get this funnel to work, the better. Of course, the higher you can get the average order value, because this is called average order value. It's like a very, very weird marketing term. The higher you can get the average order value, the better it will be for you, obviously, right? And so this is how a lot of people actually make money. These types of funnel, to be honest with you, they work very, very well if you figure out a way to build them. Because with this type of funnels, you need extremely, extremely good marketing, because every penny you spend on advertising, you want to return it and you want to invest it back into the ad campaign. And this is how you scale. In this presentation, I'm just giving you an example of how to build a highly scalable Facebook ads funnel, a funnel that scales to maybe $2,000 and even more per day. So $2,000 maybe to $10,000 per day if you follow this approach. And here, if you dial this, anybody on your team will be able to scale your funnel, and Facebook ads will be the easiest part. So low ticket funnel. To be honest with you, from my personal experience, I'm building funnels for the last maybe like 5-6 years. There are a lot of moving elements here. Building a low ticket funnel is not easy because you need to build the funnel itself. You need to build the products behind the funnel. Some people, what they like to do, they would like to offer a book on the front end. So some of the best low ticket funnels start with a book. In my opinion, they start with a book because books are much more easier to sell compared to online course. And then on the upsell, people offer online courses. They could offer like group coaching. They could offer different types of products. So this is the first type of funnel, and it is the low ticket funnel. Not very easy to build, not very easy to scale. Here, to pull this off, you need to have extremely good copy, right? You need to have extremely good funnel building. I don't say building a funnel that looks fancy, but I would say thinking of the strategy behind the funnel. How much should you price your products, how to position your products, how much to charge for each product. So the basic marketing strategy. And in order to scale your ads, you might find it funny because this is a Facebook ads video, but here Facebook ads will be the easiest part. So if you have this right, Facebook ads become extremely easy, at least in my experience. And again, I said those broad funnels, those low ticket funnels work well on broad targeting. However, what if you want to do, how do you want to go about it if you target a niche audience, right? What if you target a smaller audience? What if your audience is, let's say, 20,000 people, even like 10,000 people? Here, I'm just gonna give you another point. If your audience is like 10,000 people, or just like, let's say less than 10,000 people, probably you'll be much better than running ads. You'll be much better than cold emailing those 1,000 people if your audience is that small. It's gonna be much cheaper to email 1,000 people than to put a bunch of money on Facebook ads. So think about this concept. If your target audience is extremely niche, let's say if you sell to CEOs that are running companies that make maybe $100 million, Facebook ads is not the thing for you. You should stay away from Facebook ads. You should find a different way to find those 1,000 people. Could be cold email, could be LinkedIn outreach, could be DMing them on Instagram, could be going to conferences or conventions where those people might spend their time. But this is the thing. Let's say that you're targeting a niche audience. Your audience is maybe somewhere between 10,000 to maybe 100,000, right? Let's say this is the size of your audience. And another funnel you could think about, this is the high ticket funnel. On the high ticket funnel compared to the low ticket funnel, you sell things that cost a little bit more. So on a high ticket product, you can charge maybe starting at 2,000 all the way up to infinity, right? All the way up to infinity. I know some people who are closing deals for like 100 grand on sales calls. I know some people who are going even, if you are a very good salesperson, maybe this is something you could do. The sales funnel in this case is much more simpler. It has a lot less complexity. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages. We have order welcome sequences. Here we might have order bumps that we offer like additional products. When it comes to the high ticket funnel, we just have 4 pages. Even we can get away with like 3 pages. We really don't need a landing page where we gather the name and email. But this is the most common high ticket funnel you're gonna see. So this is like an opt-in page. You run the ads to this page. You run Facebook ads to this page. Let me change the color. You run the Facebook ads to this landing page. Here, people leave their name and email. So they leave an email. Then once they leave their name and email, they go and watch a VSL or a video sales letter or a short webinar where you sell them on a sales call. So the main idea of your VSL, of this type of the funnel, is to make them book a call with you or your team, right? So once people book their call, they talk to somebody on your team, and then you offer them your high ticket product, and it could cost like 2,000, it could cost like 50,000, it depends. So really, I did like both of the funnels last year. So I had 2 high ticket funnels, and I created like maybe something that is somewhere between in the middle between a low ticket. It was maybe a low ticket, I'll call it a low ticket. So if you don't have a market idea, if you're not 100% sure of who you're selling to, what is your offer, if you need to figure out things, I would suggest starting with the high ticket funnel. Here, the high ticket funnel is somehow harder to make money because you need to sell people on the phone. And this is something that I also feel intimidated by, right? Because I'm not the greatest salesperson. But when it comes to funnel optimization, this funnel has a lot less steps, maybe 2 to 3 steps. Even you can send your ad directly to the VSL. So those funnels are easier to build. Here you need to write a VSL that is only 15 to 20 minutes compared to the sales page funnel. Here you need to have a very, very persuasive ad copy, sales page copy, and it needs to be in 9 out of 10 times, it needs to be high volume, right? You need a long form sales page. So this is what you need. This is how it looks. If you don't have products for the low ticket, you need to build the products. If with the high ticket, you can sell coaching, consulting, you can sell done for you. So this is something that you need to figure out before actually putting time into building your funnel, right? So something else I would want to talk about that is extremely important. How do you decide if you're targeting broad or if you're targeting niche? Can you do something that will just help you figure out your targeting, figure out how to start with your funnel? Because here, the way the low ticket funnel works, let me erase this. I'm gonna show something very, very cool. We said that this was a broad product. This is a product that appears to a wider audience. Let's say that you sell, for this type of presentation here, you sell a keto course, which is somewhere between broad and niche targeting. So what you need to say in your ad, what you need to say in your Facebook ad to get the traffic, something that comes before keto. You need to hook your audience. So you want to say, do you want to lose weight? You want to ask this question. And in your ad, you need to maybe figure out how to hit on some pain points. And then in your marketing leading to your sales funnel, you need to represent the keto as the best solution. So keto is the solution to the broad appeal, which is losing weight, right? And this is how you take your people down the funnel. So here you might sell a keto online course or a keto book. Your upsell could be keto weightlifting program, right? Your upsell to could be keto community, right? You can do keto recipes, keto cookbooks. You can go crazy. And let's take a look at the second example. Here you can do exactly the same. So you can say keto, that the solution is keto. And here you can ask also the weight loss question. But here you can niche it down. You can niche it down to IT professionals. Why do you choose IT professionals? Very simple. IT professionals, they have money. So here you're talking to somebody who is earning 100K, and it's very likely if that person makes 100K per year, they will spend, let's say, 4,000 for your keto coaching. Here you're talking to everybody. When you're targeting broad, you're talking to everybody. Let's say on average, the average person makes 20 grand per year. So it's gonna be very, very hard to sell a 4K product here. But no problem. People do buy 4K courses. I don't say it's impossible. I would say it's harder. I would say it would be much harder. From where do you start? I don't think I can give you an universal answer. This is based on your preference. If you have a lot of products that are built right now, you can figure out how to position them into a low ticket funnel sequence. If you have a high ticket offer, much easier to make work. But usually what I see people doing right now, they use a combination of both. So once people go through the low ticket, they put them into a sequence and they go to a high ticket funnel. And here, to decide what product to do and what to say in your ads and what to say in your landing pages, you need to figure out how aware is the market. Those are the 5 stages of awareness of the market. I took this from a guy on the internet. It's the growth marketer. So Google it, you're gonna find it. It's called the 5 stages of awareness. Go to his website. How aware is the market? If the market is unaware of keto, you need to educate them on keto. So this takes effort. So here, your market, they know they have a problem. They know that are overweight, but they're not aware of any specific solution. So here, your keto course is the solution. It's very difficult to sell to unaware market, but if you manage to do it, you'll make a lot of money because people are not aware of a problem. It's very, very hard to talk to this audience. It's very, very hard. But if you figure out a way to do it, you're just gonna make a bunch of money. What we do what we do in our marketing the last few years, because it was very, very easy to target, we start with people who are solution aware, right? Because we can go on Facebook and target keto interest and sell our keto course. So people already know that keto is the solution to their problems, right? But there is a bunch of money in the problem aware. Here people, they think about different things. They think about the problems that they have. Let's say some of the problems they have, they're not making enough money. How can you help them make more money? They need to meet their soulmate. How can you help them meet their soulmate? Etc. And then you just talk about the problem in your marketing, in your landing page, and the solution comes with your product. Once you present your product, they should be in the solution to product aware. So here you can say, if you wanna lose weight, here you can say, actually, this is how it's gonna work. You have a problem. You know that you're overweight. You know that you cannot do it anymore because you can go diabetes. You're just gonna go completely overweight. So the best solution that we came up with is the keto diet. And there is nothing better to get you started on the keto diet than your product. So here we have, it goes like this. The number one problem, the number one solution, and the number one product that provides the solution, this is your product. Yeah. So it is very, very simple. If you understand that, you're gonna make a lot of money on Facebook ads. So we have problem, we have solution, and we have your product. And this is kind of like the idea behind building funnels on Facebook that scale. I don't say building a funnel on Facebook is easy. It was much easier back in 2018. Back in 2018, you can get away with a very simple sales funnel. So I had a client, we were selling a product that cost $30 and we made millions because the cost per conversion was like $10. Facebook ads were cheaper back then. So we could spend $10 per purchase and we made $30 back. So we made quite a lot of money this way. But right now, the advertising cost is becoming extremely expensive. And when the advertising cost becomes more expensive, our Facebook ads funnels need to become more sophisticated. And this is just the basic idea behind it.